there we go. Hello, everyone, and... Breaking hammer right here. It's weird. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're actually not hunting on Kitakami for once. I've got an outbreak of Gothorita here, and... This is one of the elusive outbreaks, as in one of the ones I have not been able to get despite all the amount of time I've been trying to get one. So, we are going to be getting... Finally, hopefully getting the Gothorita family today. Ash, it's stuff from your favorite region. It's stuff from Unova. I know you love Unova. I know you really, really don't like when we knock out Unova stuff. But I'm really sorry, but we gotta do it. Yeah, this one's not gonna be an easy one to spot. It's a little bit lighter, and the eyes are a lot more red. So, we're gonna need to keep our wits about us for this outbreak. Hello, Jill, how you doing? Let's stick it in the blender. Well, Ash, I don't know if, I don't think just the head would fit in the blender. I mean, you're so small. I feel like the blender would just be like a box for you. Forehead. Let's be a friend, the forehead. 5 times shiny luck, except for 20 random Pokemon. You don't use as shinies, and then they're shiny luck or direct the offer. Except for 20 random shiny you don't need, and therefore... I'd take the shiny luck one. I'd take that, because remember, any shinies we get that we don't need, those go into the shiny giveaway bin. So it's just more giveaway shinies at that point, which I would just 100% take. I would 100% take that offer. Okay, so I mean, it's not a bad outbreak. We got a decent area. I'll go get Cook Black Star Wars. Yes, this is a Star Wars shirt. One of my several Star Wars shirts. Yeah. Me, I literally just reach into my shirt drawer and just pull out a shirt every day. I don't actually look at what shirt I pick out. Because I just simply don't care. You get 5 times shiny luck for everything, except for 20 that you don't have, and they're 1/4. Yeah, I take that. I would take that offer, especially if it was only for a limited amount of time. Especially in this game, I'd take that. I'd take that. It's not that bad. Also, I finally managed to kick Palmer's ass in BDSP. I finally managed to beat the 48 battles to get up to him and fight his version 2 fight. Finally did that. Hello, Rose. Unlimited and apples for everything. It's unlimited applies for everything. I mean, it's still more shiny giveaways, plus it'll be just more shiny reactions. I'd take that. I'd take that. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving is next week, I guess. Is it next week? There's no way it's next week. Wait, no, wait. Today's Thursday. No, there's 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure it's 2 weeks until Thanksgiving. Because it's the last Thursday of November, isn't it? Wait, it's next week? I thought it was the week after. I always thought it was the last week of, Oh no, maybe it's the 4th Thursday of the month. Hey, Mr. Jake. It's a week from tomorrow? Is tomorrow the last? Really? What have you decided your next hunt will be after you mask, Chicken Man? What is the decision? It goes well, Twisted J. It goes quite well. Going decent. Editing of big stuff goes well. I finally finished editing the massive edit project I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. And despite it being about an hour and 7 minutes in terms of total runtime, it actually didn't take all that long to export. So I guess DaVinci Resolve actually updated its ability to export stuff decently well. I need to do a shiny hunt. Don't want to do what. Honestly, I don't know what to shiny hunt. When it comes to me deciding my shiny hunts, I just go with whatever the game basically has for outbreaks. Like, I don't actually pick my own shiny hunts. I just let the game pick for me. Because when you've got as many shinies to do in a shiny living deck, there's really no reason to pick what to hunt, because you have to get everything eventually. It's just simply too many to wrap your brain around normally. Join me in suffering for your mask. If we work through our shiny hunts as decently quickly as I hope to, then I will. Because I do need to get some hunts from older games. So that is a plan. But it's not at the present plan. Go get the knockouts. Go get the knockout. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got 52 KOs. Gen 5 Relic Castle only spawns. I'm not talking about... You see, I never said I was going to do it in Gen 5 routes. I was probably going to do it in a different game. Maybe something like Gen 8. Nobody can see where you are, or what is it? Teleportation powers as long as nobody sees you, or limited objects, no complications. Honestly... Well, the thing is, at that point, then you could just do magic tricks with teleportation. So that's something. Hello there, hey, hello there, how are you doing? Welcome in. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like. And oh, it's Goringo, how are you doing? And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I think I should go for Suicune or Ho-Oh and DAs. I think I just want to Ho-Oh, because I don't remember if they have it yet in DAs. You could also... Well, yes, but also, the other way is better. Because that way, you just make more money if you want to make more money. Suicune, I know I don't have shiny yet. Yeah, I'd probably go to teleportation, too. I probably would also go for teleportation. Okay, so now begins the shiny hunting for Gothitelle. So we need to just look for a pair of red eyes. That is the only thing. Well, Ash, that's nothing new. That's nothing new, Ash. You should expect this is a default state of being. So yeah, so Gothittelle's shiny. The face is a little more, like, pinkish. And I guess the body's a little lighter. But the real thing is the eyes are purple. Well, purple-red. So that's what we're looking for. Let's make a sandwich, everyone. I hope I have actually the necessary ingredients. I do not. I do not have pickles. I need to go get some pickles. Smooth brain. Captions. People know you will be tagged to get it examined. I like a hood sandwich. I like a good sandwich. Oh. I didn't watch it yet, Mudkip. But I did see you said there was apparently a JoJo reference in it. You said there was apparently a JoJo reference. Well, if the next day I pull up with a Ferrari, they'll know it. Yeah, see, that's kind of the thing, Blorb. That was how they got Al Capone. It's very easy to tell, because you look at, okay, how much money are they spending? How much money are they spending? How much do they make? There's two things that don't add up. Well, then at that point, you can't use the money then. So it's like, then why have it? Like, again, there's two things. Like, well, you can have it, but you can't use it. Then what's the point of having it? Like, that's why the teleportation, to use it to make money, is the better call. Banks don't care. It's part of the deal. They will. They will. That's not how it works. There's a little track down from a TikTok. I do the little dog with people from a meme. Yep. Because people are stuffing things. But let's get shiny hunting. Okay, we need onions. Yeah, Blarb, alright, this conversation is over. I'm going after the shiny charm in Scarlet, but that'll probably be the one and only one Pokemon game that I want the charm in. Why is that? Why is Scarlet the one game you're probably gonna get the shiny charm in? Cause I feel like that way you just trend stuff over into Violet too, and then use that to get the Violet shiny charm. The shiny charm is so much easier to get today than it was, like, even back in Sword and Shield. It's honestly a lot easier. There we go. Okay, so we are back to Alfrenata. Okay, let's get going. Do I have to be zoomed in fully? No, avoid the Mudsdale. I do not want to get the battle with that. The shiny charm is kind of a pain to get. Plus, I don't really know many people that have the charm in older games like Sword, Let's Go, BDSP. I wouldn't call those older games. They're relatively recent. But Let's Go is honestly... I mean, Let's Go is probably the easiest game to get the shiny charm in. Just because there's only like there's only 150 Pokemon you actually need to get in the decks for that. Older games for the Switch. Ah. I mean, I have all of them. Other than Let's Go Eevee. And I've gotten the shiny charm, and I believe all of them. I may not have the shiny charm in my shield, in my sword version. That I might not have. Don't need that one. Then green bell pepper. Salty. Salty every minute ago. Making us feel old. Oh, you guys are way past that. You guys are way past that. Just like how I was having to help Zed in Link to the Past today. Basically, it was like a constant, like a 2-hour thing of me just like yelling at Zed about what to do because he couldn't find his way to do things, and it was like, oh no, Zed. We love you, Zed, but no. It's painful to watch. I always feel old and technically young. Exactly, just to Jake, same thing. Zed games, otherwise I like to call Mr. Bread. Because the only reason I call him Mr. Bread comes from, for a while, every time I would pop into his chat, I would always call him something different that rhymes with Zed. And eventually it was just, oh, just calling him Bread is funny. I have no idea who that is. I do not have a clue who that is. Now, we are looking for the red eyes on the Gothorita. This is going to hecking suck a railroad spike. Because this thing is not an easy thing to spot, because it's so freaking small. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to shiny hunt Gothita. Because that's even... because it's small. No, I mean, I know the shine's also, like, the shine's a little more purple overall than, you know, just the whole body also looks a little bit different. Instead of black, it's purple. Which, you know, it helps to stick out a little bit. But even then, it's still a hard thing to spot. Which is the reason I've been waiting for Gothita or Gothorita outbreaks to start shiny hunting this thing. Because it's such a pain. It's so freaking hard to spot. Once we eventually get... Well, actually, no, I'm not even going to do the KO method. Because there's so many things that could also potentially cause spawn interference around here. It's not worth it. I don't want to get another shiny Spathra and also diminish the outbreak. He's an Australian YouTuber. I think he does a lot of Pokemon and stuff. I don't really watch a lot of Pokemon creators. Yeah, I think I've mentioned this a couple of times, but like if I'm ever not like doing gaming stuff, as in like I'm not watching my friends who I know are streamers, or I'm not like streaming myself, I don't really watch Pokemon stuff unless it's Chugga-Con, right? Like even just gaming stuff in general on YouTube. It's mostly I watch like history stuff. And yes, I'm a nerd. I am an absolute freaking nerd. Yep. Yeah, I don't really watch any real video gaming stuff. And I think a large part of it is I used to watch a lot of video gaming stuff. And then it just eventually turned into almost like, not necessarily burnout with it, but more of just, I don't know, it's hard to really describe. You know, that's why when people say, "Oh yeah, do you watch like this person?" Like, I don't know who any of those people are because I don't watch them. Like unless it's Chugga, I don't know who they are because it's just I am absolutely uncultured in the ways of the gaming sphere. So let's get looking for some shinies. Well, if I could see what the shiny looks like on the recording window, that would also be a lot easier to actually spot from a distance. But we are just looking for the eyes. Because I see you. Don't die. Oh, also, I finished watching Loki. Season 2 of Loki yesterday. I liked it. It was interesting. It was good seeing a good thing Marvel did. Nope. Nope. I could not do Fear Factor. Let's do the kidder channel. Sabaton history. That's like one of the big ones. Dark Docs and all of his derivatives. There's a lot of them. There's a number of them. I mean, History Channel too. Like they do some stuff. But yeah, like, most of the history stuff I watch, like it's just history documentaries. But I just find it fascinating. Because I guess, I mean, again, I don't really know why I don't really watch much gaming stuff anymore. I don't know why I don't watch gaming stuff anymore. But we are going for 50. So let's change it. So I guess we should check to see how many checks we actually get per minute. So 1. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're hitting less than half of what we need. 12, 13. Okay, so we're hitting about 2/3 of what we need to. We hit about 2/3 of what we need to get odds of getting our shiny unit. I have no idea who Joe Rogan is. I don't know who Joe Rogan is. I don't really watch a lot of TV. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV either. Most of what I do is honestly just about like editing and recording. I don't really have time for TV. Yeah, so we get about. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I definitely think with the outbreak. Wait, is that a shiny? Right as I was saying, I don't think we'll be able to get the shiny quickly. We do. And I really want to check to see if you have a self-KOing moves. I don't want to risk that after how annoying of a hunt this freaking thing is. We have Frisk. So, we'll step back. Gothorita. Gen 5. Attacks. Magic Room. Future Sight. Painful Psych. Abuse. You have no self-inflicted KO moves. You have no self-inflicted damage moves. Delightful. This is a win. You will be happy for the season to come next, Splatoon season. What is coming next season, Mudkip? I don't know. Is it more rapid fire stuff? Is it more salmon run? Is it more? Is it? Oh, I need more luxury balls. I still haven't gotten more of them. Is it more running of the fish? New Salmon King. Fun. Delightful. Delightful. That is a shiny. That is a shiny right there. That is one of our shinies. One down. Looks like giant maw. 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 Alright, so that is what? One shiny in 28 minutes. Okay. Alright, I mean, I hope we get the other one quickly. We have acquired one shiny of Sly's favorite family, Metagross, in Unite. Honestly, Ash, I freaking hate you. See, there was only one thing that could get me to play Unite again, and it was that Metagross is coming to go. Well, Metagross or Togekiss. And they added them, and I was like, I hate this. I hate that you might actually be able to get me to play Unite again. But we're not streaming it. Like, I will not stream Unite again. I can't really tell on that. But yeah, no, it's a little blue. See, I hold the wide lens. Yes, for once you win, Ash. For Rare Ash W. Rare Ash W has been achieved. So, Mudkip, when is the new Splatoon season starting? Or does that start like on the 21st or whatever it is? I don't remember when Splatoon things start. Rare Ash W. Exactly, Forehead. Cherish that rare win, Forehead. You're probably not gonna get another one this side of 2025. Just based on how things go. Raw. Yes, just like the way Gordon Ramsay hates all of his cooking. Raw. New shinies. New season starts the last day of the month. Okay. So we've got about, what, 2 weeks for that? A little over 2 weeks? Okay. That's not too bad. So that means... So does that mean next month we are getting... So next month's big run then? December big run? Sound delightful. Well, the big run map was shown in the trailer for the next season, and it is Barnacle and Dime. I don't know when it will be, though. But that does make sense. Oh, wow, so same brain cell wavelength. Same wavelength. So, if they add the new king in Big Run, will Big Run Kings exclusively be the new king? Or will it rotate between New King and the 2 additional ones? Hello there, Strawberry. How are you doing? How is Strawberry doing? Yeah. See, Ash needs a megaphone to reach me because she's too short. The voice doesn't carry. Big Run King. K-I-N-G. Clean your ears out, Ash. Then again, that's what being too far away from the speakers does. You can't hear correctly. And headphones are too far away. I'm okay. I'm doing very well. We already got one shiny Gothita. Gothorita, not Gothita. We still got to get Gothita at some point, which I'm not looking forward to shiny up in Gothita. Also, we have hit our shiny. We have hit our shiny goal. We have hit our like goal, so I need to go update the like counter, like goal counter. Let's go to 124. Let's expand the message. There we go. Yeah, that's the plan. Your big run is gonna be interesting. So do we get a new Grizzco weapon every big run, or a new King every big run, or is it like we don't get new stuff at every big run? So I don't remember the big runs well enough to remember what we get every single time. I know we always get double scales, which that's gonna be fun. I can't imagine. I can't imagine that they would do big run on Christmas, like the week near Christmas. I can't imagine they would do that. So, logically, I think we can assume the week before Christmas is probably when big run will be. Logically, I think so. Yeah, we don't get news of every big run. That's what I was thinking. Strawberry. It's a strawberry. Yeah, it's gonna be great to have. So you said Barnacle and Dime. Is that presently in Splatoon map rotation? Because if so, I would like to get acquainted with Barnacle and Dime's layout so I can think of plans. Oh, I did not know that Gothita and GOTHITELL'S can actually appear normally. Hello there, Rave. Thank you very much for the lyrics, Mr. Rave. How are you doing, Mr. Rave? Hope you're doing delightful. You know, we're not gonna do our KO chain. We're not gonna do the KOs to scout every single one, because I do not want to risk another fiasco happening with what happened with Hooper. Hello there, the Comet Collector. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. We got our first shiny Gothorita. So now we need one more, and then we finish the family other than Gothita. So that's doing pretty good. Massive editing projects are being completed, so I can start clearing out some more PC space, which is good. And that means I can also start working... Wait, you look a little off. Oh, for a second I thought that one had red eyes. Nope, I was blind. Which means I can also start working on some other large editing projects that have been in the pipeline for a while, and I've been sort of planning on and working on. So now I can actually start working, like, so now, as in, like, working on them, as in, like, okay, writing the script, doing the research, and compiling the peripheral footage. When I mean get the raw footage, I mean getting the me narrating the script. Which, that is always a killer in terms of total stuff. First big run we got nothing new, but it was the first one. Second big run we got Snick. Third we got nothing. Fourth we got Grizzco. Then fifth we get the Maw thing. Maw. I wonder what the new Salmonoid King is gonna be called. Because we got Ouroboros, Kohazuna, and I don't even know what they would call the thing. I don't even know. I don't know what they would call it. But if it behaves like like the Maws, how is its damage gonna work? Like, it's gonna have a lot less health than Kohazuna or Salmon Rayquaza? Or is it gonna be like there's a thing on it that, you know, you can damage continuously? So I can imagine if it's like the Maws, well, the like little bobber thing will probably be like a weak spot you can target. And then maybe damaging that does the same thing that hitting the Booyah Bomb of Ouroboros does, where it just detonates. It concussively exponentially detonates. Which, oh yeah, one fun thing about Ouroboros that I don't really see, like, other people doing, if there are other Salmonoids around, like the Booyah Bomb when it explodes, it will damage them. It's just like a Steelhead's Booyah Bomb detonating. It will damage in the splash radius. It's just, because it's so far off the ground, the only time it ever really hits anything is if it's a fly fish, or if it's a flip-flopper. And screw the fly fish, they suck. We don't even figure out a meme name for it, like Fat Ass or Salmon Quasar. Yeah, I mean, there's really not... So, like, it's a maw, so it's a fish. Fish jaws. We'll call it Steven. Steven Spielberg is the one that made Jaws, right? I think Steven Spielberg made Jaws. I think. I don't know. I'm not good with ideas off the cuff like that. Wait, is that shiny? Is that a shiny? Is that the glare? Two shinies on one sandwich! Other shiny that I was not expecting to get! Obviously, Gothorita is a fan of Splatoon. And Salmon Run. We win. Well, there goes... There completely goes the rest of my plans for this entire thing. Not even half an hour in. There goes all of my plans. I was planning to have to shiny on this actual forehead all day, and we just finished it. You know what, Mudkip? I'll make you a deal. I still have a bunch of Sprigatito eggs. If we get shiny Sprigatito, or if we finish all of the eggs before an hour and a half have elapsed, then we will go over to Lego City Undercover. That's a deal. Why is everyone here a mod? Long story. Well, then again, I guess we could... Oh, the rainy mark. I guess we could go looking. We can go looking for Gothita. Because I do know where Gothita spawns. Gothita spawns right around here. So, okay, so if we finish this, we get the shiny Sprigatito, or we get all of our eggs hatched within an hour and a half of ending off this sandwich, then we will go over to Lego City Undercover. Alright, so, yeah, Gothita appears outside of Zappuccino. Which I know the place actually is not called Zappuccino, but I refer to this place as Zappuccino because I don't actually care to learn how to pronounce its actual name. Alright, let's go put you actual Giga foreheads there. Yeah, let's just say bullet some kids on Splatoon, but serve it down from maintenance. Yeah, see, I was also going to have said, like, Splatoon, because on the topic of Splatoony things. But then I was like, but then Lego City Undercover, I know you never stopped harassing me about Lego City Undercover. So, I was like, okay, well, I can kill 2 birds, 1 stone. Or kill 2 Pikachu with 1 earthquake. Which that's gonna trigger Ash right there. In 2, 1. Oh, I mean, Nightbot activated them, but I was expecting Ash to have like an aneurysm. But how are you doing, Curb? I still got a bit more recording to do. Hello there, Gotcha for Life. How you doing? Yeah, Gotcha Life too. How you doing? Okay, how is the freaking Hariyama standing on top of the fence? I have questions. Gento Wooper. Gento Wooper. I don't have a Wooper outbreak. I don't have an outbreak of Wooper. as well as shiny hunting with Union Circles strains the game really hard and makes it really, really easy for the game to crash. We've done it before, it really doesn't work out well. And there's only one way we're going to be hunting Pikachu, and it's the KO method. And I don't think you want to see Pikachu get knocked out over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Unless you're into that, Forehead. Unless you're into that. What? I remember there was a spot we found that was actually like fairly decent for shiny hunting to get through that. Where we got a decent amount of spawns, we could easily see them. It's so hard to know because it's just the freaking eyes. The eyes are the only difference. It's like no good area to actually hunt without an outbreak. Jokes aside and stuff, the best way to hunt Pikachu would probably be SOS. Yeah. Like, there really isn't a good way to shiny him, because we also still need Pichu. So it's like, there's really no good option for hunting that thing. Yeah, because that's the border of Zappuccino right there. Yeah, there's really not a good spot for hunting Gothita. So we basically just have to walk around here over and over again. But, I mean, we got the other two. So at this point, all we need is just to get one of them. And I guess we just finish the family today. I guess we just finish the family today. Nope. It's not the shiny. We just walk back and forth. We just walk back and forth. Because, like, it's so localized is the problem. It's only this narrow strip right outside of Zappuccino that they appear in. They don't appear anywhere deeper in the actual Badlands. Which, that's what I call this place. I call it the Badlands because it's not really like a desert. I mean, there are rocky deserts, but I just always call it the Badlands. I guess it'll be easier to spot it during the night because the eyes will stick out more. So I guess that's okay. So I mean, that's two down. Two Sparkle Gobleta down. Which is perfectly good for me. I still cannot believe we got them that fast. We got those two so stupid fast. But also, tomorrow's hunt's gonna be Eevee. Because we can get the Eevee outbreaks, which is gonna be fine. Yeah, the good thing about tomorrow is I get to knock out every single Eevee in existence with impunity. Because the outbreaks are going to be boosted for Eevee. And they're going to be boosted with marks. That way. I'm rewarded for knocking out Eevee. It is hunting time. Spinnerack? Exactly. Long story, Kirby. Well, technically, you're not a mod, so not everyone here is mod. Not everybody present is a mod. Most are. Where is the Spinnerack? Spinnerack's in the PC, Mudkip. The Spinnerack is in the PC. It is in storage. So, apparently, when I mentioned that my brother beat the Battle Pyramid back in Emerald, apparently he did that with an Ariados. I've got several questions. I have a number of questions on how he beat Pyramid King Brandon with an Ariados. Well, then again, his entire team is just all freaking bulk. So something like Nightshade actually kind of destroys them. Yes, Mudkip. You didn't make it imperfect. You gotta remember, there's also Nightbot. You know, Nightbot doesn't really count as a mod. Hey, brother, I'm proud of him with no context. He's like, I don't know how, but I guess it's like with Nightshade, that kind of cuts through all of his Reggies. Because the Reggies are just all bulk. Like, that's the one thing about Frontier Brains that I find funny. What I'm the only... is to explain to this chat what I am a mod forehead. Because you're the only one that I trust to keep Mudkip in check, Ash. You are the only person that will not take any of Mudkip's nonsense. That's why you were made a managing mod. Giga Forehead. But I mean, I could always just take away your mod status, Ash. You know, and have that whole fiasco fracas again. Where you lost your crap over that. Which was amazing. It's like, because I had to demod you in order to make you a managing mod. Like, just calm down, lady. Calm the pants. Well, that's not a me problem, Ash. That's a skill issue on your part. That's not a me problem. Again, skill issue. Skill issue. I could keep both of them in check. Well, no, managing, there's nothing higher than managing mod. So even if someone else was a managing mod, you couldn't actually have that power. I just even thought I had done something wrong. Is Rosie doing a dumb yet? No, Rosie hasn't done anything dumb yet. Why are you just out to get Rosie, Roos? That's Mudkip's territory. Is that? Okay, no, those eyes are blue. That's Mudkip territory. Give MUI the password to the channel. No! No! I can still keep Mudkip in check, though. There are a few people I trust to keep Mudkip in check. There are few people. Mudkip, I'm smooth brain and I'm focusing on looking for a pair of red eyeballs. Alright? It took me more than 4 seconds to realize MUI was Kirby fan, alright? Alright. Do I need to break out the freeze-dry Lapras, Mudkip? Do I need to bring out freeze-dry? I don't... How? How is Hariyama standing on that fence? That fence is like freaking made of, like, freaking titanium. I have several questions. Junior Basil. Question. What do you think of Gen 8 Raid Shinies? Some people write them off. They're more than full odds. Like, those are freaking rare. Like, unless someone is continuously hosting a raid that is... Unless they're doing the shiny seed dens, or if they happen to have a shiny raid, and they just continuously host it for hours on hours and hours on end, I would not write those off. Those are harder to get than a regular shiny. Like a normal shiny, so it's like, those are actually rare. The joke was anyone having a channel password to menu access. Hariyama and the fence is electromagnetic poles and they're polar opposites, therefore Hariyama is simply repelling itself from the fence. Okay, but that would still exert a force equal to Hariyama's weight onto the fence. So it would still exert pressure on the fence, Roost. That's how math works. Happy to help, Dazzle. Happy to help. Open to close and how to activate it. Well, that's the other thing, is if stuff logs in to other areas, I can just deny access to login. Happy to help. Happy to help. And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. So 2 shinies down. I also think I need to go get more, I need more onions later. Tomato. And also more tomatoes. Yeah, no, not more onions. Green bell pepper and tomatoes. Oh. I'm out of salty herba mystica. I need to get more of those. It should work through sour, I hope. I hope it does. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Junior Basil. Yes, Ash, your favorite thing, the Pika Pick. We missed you yelling Pika Pick every 30 minutes yesterday. It was a travesty. The chat felt empty without those 8 capital letters being periodically yelled with a megaphone. Monday. Hello there, PokeZ26. How are you doing today? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing delightful. We've been trying to tell you, Forehead, and yet you insist chat bullies you. Nope, Catch Power Psychic. It cannot be... Maybe it just doesn't want the Sour Herba Mystica. Hello, Maxis. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Pickle, cucumber, 3 tomatoes, and a 2 Herba Mystica. Yeah, I know that sandwich recipe, but I prefer using the one that I have, because it's the 3 things symbol. But then again, here's the cucumber. Is it 3 things? The chat hates me, but also loves me. They bully me. Not always, Forehead. Not always, Giga Forehead. Oh yeah, I helped someone with Legend of Zelda stuff today. Are you proud? I'm finally learning Zelda things, but still don't understand what does the password do. I think Mudkip was joking, give you the login for the channel. That's the joke that Mudkip was trying to make. It just wasn't a good joke, because Mudkip is not good with humor. Yeah, Zed. Yeah, Zed. That was fun. Yes, I am, Junior. I am planning to shiny hunt the heck out of Eevee this weekend. Yeah, I was helping Mr. Bread. Ash. You need to go and watch Zed's most recent Link to the Past stream and just look how much I was just screaming into the chat. Like, no, Zed, do a thing. Because Zed is like me. He is stubborn. He is stubborn to the point of just running into a wall face first and trying to break that wall down with his face, which is admirable. But he doesn't know when to cut his losses. Going down for 2 so I can get Sylvian angles in. See, I'm doing a living shiny dex, Junior. So I need to get 3 additional Eevee. I have a regular, I have my shiny Eevee already. I have shiny Jolteon, shiny Vaporeon, shiny Flareon, shiny Espeon, and shiny Glaceon. I still need Leafeon, Sylveon, and Umbreon. Well, Leafeon. No, that's Glaceon. Leafeon, Sylveon, and Umbreon. Okay, yes, okay, so Sweet works. No, and Breath of the Wild, I was screaming at you sometimes when you were being a poopin'. Ash, it's Breath of the Wild. A game that I started playing before I actually started knuckling down and trying to do Zelda things, okay? That was before I actually wanted to try Zelda stuff. Giga Forehead. We've tried. There's a lot of fairy types that exist around Alfornada, and we get a lot of spawn interference. We get a lot more Klefki, we get a lot more Flabebe, Floette family, and like Ralta, and Curlia. We really don't find a whole lot of Sylveon, and when it comes to shiny hunting, I like to minimize spawn interference. That's the reason why I dreaded Shiny Roaring Moon, because I've heard horror stories for Roaring Moon. I've heard Nafy's 26 phases before they got their Shiny Roaring Moon. We phased only 6 times. All of the phases we did need, so that was good. But it was still a worrisome thing. If I don't think Glaceon it was never. Yeah, for Glaceon I did an outbreak. I got Glaceon via an outbreak like a coward. Just because I didn't want to do it the other way. Caught Roaring Moon for the nice. Yeah, my shinies I got for Roaring Moon was I got 2 Zweilous, 1 Gabite. Oh no, wait, 5 phases. Was it 5 phases? Yeah, it was 5 phases. Wait, no, I think we got a Sableye somewhere in there. Yes! We found a shiny Sableye. That was the 6th one. It was 2 Zweilous, 1 Gabite, 1 Golduck, then Sableye and Grievard. And then Roaring Moon was the last one, so. Oh boy. Honestly, hats off to you, Junior. Hats off to you. Hat is off to you. That one sucked for us to go get. I actually had to do that one off screen, where I just had my Pokemon just go on attack mode. So basically, okay, go into Let's Go attack mode. And whatever thing in whatever Glaceon it doesn't attack, okay, that's probably the shiny. Real bad for ruining the Almond Straight Group of blue M&Ms and 1 red M&M in the middle. Never feel bad. That it just means you're the most unique one in the chat, Kirby. Got shiny Roaring Moon in 0 phases. Well, good for you, Mudkip. Some of us can't be good at games. Some of us can't be good at video games. Alright? Some of us are bad, and we have to deal with that. Hello, those Walmart. Do they really have walls? I mean, I assume the buildings have walls. I'm assuming the buildings at least have walls. Shiny Roaring Moon in 0 phases. Look up Shiny Roaring Moon. Oh, failing Roaring Moon. I feel like if I ever fail the Shiny Roaring Moon, I just give up. Because I freaking love Roaring Moon. I've mentioned Salamence was the first Pokemon that I ever saw. So, like, failing that thing would be like a mental wound that would never heal. It's not like the Shiny Onix I failed years and years and years ago that I just simply no longer actually care about that I failed it. Because that was before I ever started shiny hunting. But, like, if I fail Roaring Moon, that would... That would be absolute pain. Like, that is... There's no coming back from that. 3 shiny... Oh my gosh, 3 failed? Yeah, I mean, it's a new thing I've been doing, Mr. Al. Mr. Ace Al of Trainering. Thank you very much for grabbing the link, them. But you're saying it on Spurs for trying. Nice, Izzy. Nice workbook, Izzy. I mean, I got 2 Artisan Poltergeist shinies. So there's that. That's a thing that we've gotten. Artesian Poltergeist. And I believe one of them is marked. Where's my link to get there? Oh, you do content. Grab Kirby's link, please. Anytime there's a creator, we give him a shout out. Anytime that we have a creator in the chat, we do a shout out. Yeah, generally Omar was the one that does that. We really don't do like Nightbot commands for a lot of the people because it just kind of gets cluttered for everything. Because also it's like it's double the messages like to spam when it comes to things. Because we do 3 message shout outs. No, it's not shiny. Do you want to give me a breaker? Yeah, Omar mentioned that he was on a mental health break. Yeah, Omar sent me a DM like 2 days ago about that. Yes, Mr. Al Trainer. You guys got Godzilla -1. I have not. Yeah, Al, I'm trying to stay blind on Godzilla -1 stuff. Well, Junior, I actually have a video all about my predictions for the Indigo Disc, and the ones for the next games are actually in the pipeline, in the works right now. So you're actually those are going to be out in a couple of weeks. So you're gonna be doing that. Yeah, we got plans. What is I understand? We found 2 helium atoms. I don't know, Ash. I don't know. Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, I've heard a lot of really good things about Godzilla -1 because if you can't tell, I'm kind of a big fan of Godzilla. Oh, oh my gosh, Ash, that's a bannable offense right there, Forehead. That's a bannable offense right there. Open for Legends Johto game. We've got some theories for that. Make content, don't have much, but make content. Yeah. Always happy to support. Always happy to support Kirby. Forehead, that is a bannable offense right there. That is a heavily bannable offense. And you know it as such. Michael Jackson? Actually, I'm with dad jokes. I've been crashing on the Wooloo video. Also, one of the mods do go grab Amazon's link if they haven't done so already. See, I don't have the luxury of being able to afford to procrastinate, Amazon, because my videos eat up so much storage space on my PC. I can't really record too many raw footages and still have the space to do other stuff. So I basically need to edit the stuff almost as soon as it's coming out. You have a good night, Junior. You have a good night. Because like the last product I've been working on for about a month that I finally have finished editing. Yeah, the plan is to get more storage space, Forehead. The plan is get more storage space. I use Switch's video recording. Yeah, see, I'm talking about for my commentary. I'm talking about the me doing the commentary, not the other video files. Because the other video files don't really take that much. Well, aside from the Battle Frontier clips, which that took a freaking while to get. 6 hours worth of Battle Frontier video footage. And I used maybe 30 minutes of it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to rethink my system for the Battle Frontier when it comes to stuff and things on that video. Yeah, I'm gonna use the green screen. ruin my class. Ah. I don't know, like, green screens are something I have thought about, but I don't know, it's like, it would feel weird to just see just a blank void behind me. As in, like, just it would be just more of the game. It'd be weird. I bought a 2 terabyte external hard drive immediately after graduating, and I would have enough storage space to back up my computer, so Dell would honor their... Wait, Jared, can you explain in smaller words? Because my smooth, tiny caveman brain can't keep up. Wait, Max, this cool thing that I didn't know. My PFP and animator with... Oh, nice! Nice. I do... Ah, interesting, Amazon. Nice. So, wait, how much is a 2... That's terabyte, right? TB is terabyte. How much did that 2 terabyte hard drive cost? Because, like, I think if I got a 2 terabyte hard drive, I don't think I'd ever need to clear out my PC storage. Ever. Well, at least not for a couple, like, probably, like, 2 or 3 years. Because, it feels like every couple of weeks I have to clear it out. Because, my available space is, I think, like, 60 gigabytes. So, how many gigabytes is in a terabyte? That's a 1,000 gigabytes goes into a terabyte, right? So 60. So if I have 60 gigabytes presently, bought a new laptop for senior year. Wireless card was faulty and started having issues within a month. Dell refused to replace it like factory reset the laptop first 9 months of that fault. Oh, so you had... Okay. So, you had to get the terabyte hard drive to put all your stuff onto the PC, onto the hard drive. So that way if you factory reset, you wouldn't lose everything. Okay, now I get it. Alright, so that math checks out. Because, yeah, for me, I basically have to clear out my PC storage every couple of weeks. Because of how much stuff I record. Because I only have like 60 gigabytes of space available, because the rest of the other stuff is like art assets for things. But if I go in and like I get rid of all that stuff, like, okay, well, I've got now maybe like a terabyte of storage space. That would keep me going for probably a year or so, if not more, which would be freaking good. That's pretty dang good right there. I mean, the amount of content I'd be able to make with that is great. My second mistake was buying a second Dell laptop after the first became slower than my old decade-old Samsung laptop. Yeah, that sounds like a mistake. Buying Dell again. That's another critical error, Mr. J-Rad. Mr. J-Rad man guy. I've burnt my fingers myself, so that does not feel fun. I'm hunting Tatsugiri, Drippy, Gumi, Ringy, and a Lone Ice Pick. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's gotta be Scarvy for that. I still don't get why people call it Scarvy instead of just SV. Because SV is faster than Scarvy. Because it's an entire syllable less. It's just faster. It's just quicker. It's just a faster thing to say. So I'm assuming you're hunting that by the lake. Lake Castleroya Lake, or Lake Castleroya. I forget if it's Lake Castleroya or Castleroya Lake. I always call it Lag Lake, not Lake Lag. Yeah. I have no desire to ever go back to Lake Castleroya, or Castleroya Lake. Because I don't need to hunt anything there again. Oh, yeah, we hit our light goal. Let's go take this up to 35. Let's go take that light counter up. It's gonna be fun. Probably do that. You should probably go back to that castle just for the fun of it. What castle, Al? What castle? What castle? The only castle in Pokemon that I can think of is N's castle, which is in Unova. Which would cause Ash to have an allergic reaction to going to Unova. No, Lake Castleroya. I didn't say castle. Castle was not a part of the equation, Mr. Al, man. Castle Engine. Was the Kalos League a castle? Castilleroya? No! It was a castle, really? Well, then again, my memory of Kalos is non-existent, because that was actively my least favorite region. I try to retain as little active knowledge about Kalos as possible. So that could be potentially why. I just didn't find it memorable. You got 12 minutes left. 12 minutes left, and on a sing. Have you seen my Venusaur GBA yet? I do not think I have, Mr. Al. I do not believe I have Mr. Al, Trainer of Aces. You just send it in a DM. You can just send it in a DM. But yeah, tomorrow, we are going to be going pretty aggressive on shiny hunting Eevee. Because I need to get 3 of those little screwballs. And I would ideally like to get spares for the shiny giveaways. Ideally. Because I want to see if I can fill up a 3rd box before the shiny giveaway. It would be chat, Uber members, Charizard mods, Mew. Oh no. Okay, guess. I won't be in stream for about 3 days. Sing Fest. I have no idea what Sing Feast is. Never heard of it. No. We're shining on Sly's favorite Pokemon, guys. We're shining on Sly's favorite Pokemon. Oh, choir. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the pipes to sing. It sounds like nails on a blackboard when it comes to me singing. Which is why I don't sing. Let's go. Let's see what Mr. Al's GBA. Because I mean, I've got my GBA. I mean, this was the Game Boy Advance SP, right? Yeah, I mean, I've got the Game Boy Advance SP. Like, God, like, this thing feels so small these days. Like, I remember when I had to hold it like this. And now it's just like, it literally, the power of the sun in the palm of my hand. I don't know, it feels weird. I have all the Game Boys. All of them. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I've always wanted that kind of... I always loved, like, the wide Game Boy. I always preferred the look of that over the fold-up one. Because the fold-up one just looks like a flip phone to me. Like, I love the SP, but it looks like a freaking flip phone. Nope, I do not have a GBA Mini. I thought it was called like the GBA Micro or something. But I guess GBA Mini, GBA Micro. I've always loved those. They're so cool. I remember at, like, elementary school. Here's some Game Boy with the rest of us, the chat. Ash, I will always like the SP because the brighter screen. I never realized it actually had a screen brightness difference. Ash is 4 foot. See, the GBA Mini is regular sized for Ash. The regular GBA is the GBA XL. When it comes to Ash. I always preferred the look of the original Game Boy. Like the Game Boy Advance. I don't know, it looks so much more visually interesting than the SP. People able to gift? Yes, people able to gift members. Yes, I don't know how. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. I don't know how it works. No. You're 5'2" short, Ash, not 5'2" tall. Phrasing is important. Phrasing is incredibly important, forehead. Optimus Ash is actually 2 foot, but the forehead adds 2 more feet. Well, that's why it's called the forehead. I need to replace my GBA widescreen for the backlit screen. Ah, that's the backlight. So wait, did the regular GBA not have a backlit screen? Was that something that only the SP had? Ah, here's 410. Alright, yeah, guys. Okay, quit it. Guys, regular did not. Really? So I remember... Wait, what were the 2 versions the SP had? Because the only one that I know of when it comes to the SP is the freaking flip phone SP. I didn't know there was an additional one. One with a light under it. That was backlight. So but did they look the same? Because the one I've got has like the little button right there at the top that like darkens the screen. I don't know which one that was. Oh, they look the same. Is there a number on mine? AGS001. So I guess mine is the 001. So that's the... So which one is the... So it says... Yeah, mine says AGS001. 01 is the bar light under it. Also have an old Game Boy Advance. The 110 is a bunch of... So when you use like a bar light under it, that's like right here. There's a light, and then that shines on the screen, which reflects off. I don't know how this. I don't know how this. I don't have. I know how to turn things on and turn them off. I don't know how they actually function. It's a black box that does magic things. I don't know how they work. I just know that it turns on and off. Look at the Game Boy Light. Nice forehead. Very nice. Yeah, I'd love to get those things. So I remember for the original Game Boy, there was like a clip
with like a flash that you could aim to point on the screen to make up that there was no backlighting. And then I also remember for the SP, there was like a clip. There was like a clip thing you could put on it that was a magnifying glass to make the screen look bigger. So my brother had the magnifying glass. That was a thing. The old games. I saw the ping. Wow. Oh man, there was a purple GBA. Oh, I want that. I love the purple. Purple is best color. Fight me. The left one is the 101, and the right is the 102. Oh, that's the one. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. The purple one is so much better. It just hits different. It just hits frickin' different. How much does a 101 go for these days? Because I might need to strategically transfer to an alternate location one of those. That was a... Oh, reshell. Okay. That math checks out. That math would check out. As an enthusiast of all shades of purple, I like it. Like, dark purple, light purple, neon purple, like them all. They're all good. Purple just hits different. I think it was more limited edition one. This is more for limited edition. So when you say reshell, does that mean like someone custom made an external case, and then they just transplanted the guts of the system into a new case? Through, like, some sort of weird technological video game surgery? Like, open console surgery. They have so many cool shells. Yeah, there's so many cool limited edition versions of game systems that they make, and it's like, I hate that they have those, because like, I want them. Like, I would go out and get a Scarlet Violet, like, case for the Pokemon thing, but like, then I don't want to transplant my entire game system in, because I want something to get messed up. It's like, Which, honestly, it makes more sense that they actually do make, you know, different iterations of the console, because that way they can, you know, get people that can buy more than one system. Instead of like, okay, well, I'll just swap between cases. You know, I'm feeling, you know, like, I've got the Solgaleo Lunala 3DS XL. It's like, yeah, I'm feeling, I feel like I'm in a Zelda 3DS mood. Like, nah, I feel like I'm into this. It's like, it makes sense why they do that. I just dislike that. Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that is such a cool case! It's a Pokeball! Hello there, Mr. Timmy B. How are you doing? We are presently shiny hunting for Sly Guy's favorite Pokemon, the Gothita family. We got two of them already. We got the two Gothorita from our outbreak, and now we're just hunting for Gothita. How are you doing, Mr. Timmy? If one of the mods, go grab Mr. Timmy's link, please. Forehead, I'm not spoon-fed. If it was spoon, I'd already gotten this thing already. Our dear friend Ash. That is not a surprise that they would do that. Because that's one thing I love about all the Pokemon games, is that the frickin' Pokedex always looks like the game system for the games they're on. Like, the only exceptions are, like, the modern games. And, like, from the Kalos Dex, I guess, I mean, sort of guess with the Alola deck, not Alola decks, the Unova decks, they got away from making the thing look like the system because the Sinnoh decks literally look like a fucking DS. Love it. I can't really tell what the new PFP is, Kayla. Doing well, just waiting for dinner to arrive. What is the dinner of today, Mr. Timothy? Is it Chinese? Is it burger? Is it fried chicken? Is it just classic 100% American food? We are aggressively patriotic here. Well, what are the feeding plans? No shiny so far. Reset. Resetting things. That's Pikachu. Oh, nice! Yeah, I can't really see because like the PFPs are so tiny. I can't actually see details. Like, I can tell Timmy's is a Starmie. Because I've gotten very used to seeing Starmie because of this game. If you ever need a Pokemon to use in any battle facility in any game ever, Starmie is the go-to. It has all of the things you need. But also, I've developed a vendetta against Sceptile. Because of the battle facilities, I have developed a hate for Sceptile because of that. It ended one of my win streaks. So it gets all the... It's not even just so many good TMs. It gets basically all of the good ones. Like, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Scald. Like, it gets all those. It gets freaking, like, Rapid Spin, Recover. Like, this is a funny thing that one of my friends who actually has done all of the battle facilities mentioned about the Generation 4 builds for some Pokemon. The Starmie you get early on, relatively speaking, is a worse Starmie, is a better Starmie than the Starmie you get late in the Battle Factory. Because the one that you get early on has 4 attacking moves. I think it's the one you get early on has like 4 attacking moves. And the one you get later on has 3 attacking moves and Recover. And there's no reason to take a Starmie with Recover. Because Starmie's not both. You don't use Starmie to take hits. You use Starmie to blast things with Space Starfish laser beams. I think it was like Psychic... It was like Psychic, Surf, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt, and it's just like, you don't need anything other than that. Exactly, Outspeed Laser. Because the one that I was using in my battle facility runs was just Specs Starmie with... It's Specs, Surf, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. Starmie Platinum? Maybe. I'm pretty sure it gets Energy Ball, too. Like, it gets everything. He just gets freaking everything in existence! Planning on doing an A and I'll let out. You need 1 Alchemy for every single, decoration. From how I ran in the EVO. Yeah. There's no reason to run... I mean, I guess in the modern games, there is a reason to... I mean, there are valid reasons to run a Spin Starmie, because obviously you can get rid of hazards now. But also, you running a Spin Starmie generally if you're using a Boots Starmie. At least with Natural Cure, you can switch into something like Toxic Spikes and then spin them away and not really need to worry about it. But again, you still want hazard removal for that. Or like, I'm not switching a Starmie to like 3 layers of spikes just to get rid of them. It's like, no. No. I just won't switch out at that point. One of my favorite things about NPCs in like the battle facilities, when they use things like entry hazards, like, I'm not planning on switching out. So that just gives me free setup right here. Thank you. But I did almost lose my win streak to a freaking roar. It was a roar, yawn, stealth rock, and I presume earthquake Hippowdon. That just every turn, it would just use roar on me. And it was just like, I hate this thing. I think Leaf and Copper so I could fit it better. It makes sense. I have a Fire Red and the VBA. My brother actually has both Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah, Leaf Green was one of the first Pokemon games I ever played. Which might explain why I don't care for Kanto. Meta, you should beat the Battle Frontier with only shiny Pokemon. Yeah, no, that's not happening, Al. Hey, do you know how brutal the Battle Frontier is back in Gen 4 and Gen 5? Well, Battle Frontier back in Gen 4, because there was the Battle Subway in Generation 5, but that also still sucks. Mine was Fire Red and Ruby. Yeah, like, that's actually the subject of an upcoming video I'm presently working on, is really, like, the history of all the battle facilities and which version of the Battle Frontier actually was the hardest and which one was the easiest. You know, going over basically 3 different categories of easiness and hardness, where it is, okay, what are the teams the Frontier Brains actually use? What are the teams, like, what are the Pokemon you have available? And how easy was it to build actually viable Pokemon? Welcome back, Golden Go. Because, like, yeah, you could bring a team of just absolute super all-stars with perfect IVs and everything back in Generation 4. But how are you going to get them in Gen 4? Like, how are you going to get perfect IV things in Gen freaking 4? Because I mean, at least Oras, well, not Oras, at least X and Y was actually, like, kind in that it started the tradition in the modern day of, I believe it is all static encounters, but more so all legendaries guarantee 3 perfect IVs. So, that's the thing that, like, and really in the battle facilities, all you need is a perfect speed IV. You don't need, well, you need the nature and you need the speed IV, but you're generally going for speed boosting nature anyway, because oddly, almost none of the battle facility Pokemon up until, I think, Gen 7 started using speed boosting natures. Like, they would run speed EVs, but they wouldn't run speed natures. I mean, I think some did run speed natures back in Gen 5, but I believe it was exclusively the Battle Subway bosses teams would run speed natures. Even a large number of them ran Adamant or Modest. They just went full damage. That's the reason why you could just go with like a speedy thing like Infernape or Starmie, and it just absolutely giga clowns on battle facilities. Because this is the weird counterintuitive thing about natures and Pokemon. You generally don't need Adamant or Modest. Very rarely do you actually need something like an Adamant or Modest with an attack boosting nature, because you can go with Brave or other natures that actually decrease. Electric Rat. I would say that's more Pico. Because, like, you don't really need offense boosting natures for most Pokemon. There's a few edge cases where, like, you do need an offensive boosting nature, but in most cases, it's better to go with a speed boosting nature, because you're basically two-shotting things anyway. You know, it's like, oh, it is Pikachu. It's a Pikachu. Hey, you, Pikachu. Hey, you, Pikachu. But yeah, it's like, you don't really need I mean, unless you're, well, even then, if you're going banded, you're still probably not killing stuff. You also, Looper, chill with the caps. Chill with the caps. Because you don't really need speed on most things. I mean, you don't need more offense on most things. I mean, obviously offensive, like, EVs are good to have. But you don't really need, like, a speed offensive natures, which is interesting. In the battle facilities, you basically need speed natures. You freaking need them. And that's just because they don't run speed natures, which you should outspeed them. Because with a speed nature, something like Infernip, which is 108 base speed, outruns 8 U's? 8 U's? Is that a weird way of saying issues, Ash? Can Q's caps to yell? I don't know, Forehead. I think other people can use them to yell. I think other people can use them. Ms. Forehead Queen. You keep using that word, Ash. I don't think you know what that word means. Angie, small, intensifies. I thin. I mean, I have been losing weight. Grass and cat. Oh, is that the Simp Cat Sprigatito? Forehead, check your spelling before you hit send. It is the best way to reduce your skill issues. Oh boy. After all, I mean, your favorite character is Chewbacca. You do like Chewbacca, don't you? Yes. Alright, go Looper. Seriously. No caps. We've already said no caps. Like, we already mentioned it. I am going to... Yickle? Yickle? What's Yickle? With a Chaos? Chaos? I mean, you are technically chilling with the Chaos, Ash. So, you are technically chilling with that. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, it works. It works. You're still not technically wrong. Baby Star? Jirachi? I'm assuming Jirachi, because, like, Baby Star. Like, I can't think of anything else with a star. I guess maybe Minior, maybe. But that's a rock. A star. I mean, it looks like a star. Yeah, Jirachi. Like, whenever I think of a star, I think of Jirachi. Like, Minior is in the shape of a star, but it's a meteor. And the thing is, it's not a meteorite. Because a meteorite reaches the ground. It's called a meteor... I mean, Nebby also could have worked. I feel like that Nebby could also have worked there. Again, whoever at Game Freak or Pokemon Company came up with Nebby get in the bag, they deserve a raise. Like, that person deserves a freaking trophy for that. They created some that spiraled off into an absolute top-tier meme. Which we approve of top-tier memes here. All of the memes are top tier. Pew! Nebby pew? Nebby go pew? That's fun. I mean, Nebby does have more character depth than the entirety of Generation 6 Kalos' cast. So, Nebby's a top-tier character. Top-tier Nebby. Never stop changing Nebby. Never stop. What if I stop changing the ground? Well, then it would be a meteorite. then it would be a meteorite. And the reason I remember that is, as Roanoke Games always says, and you can remember it's a meteorite because it's got the right stuff to reach the ground. Ah. Roanoke, the wisdom of Roanoke never ceases to amaze me. God. I really need to go binge more Roanoke Games again, because that stuff is fun to watch. It's science and humor. It's the best of both worlds. How do you know I didn't spike every meteor into the ground? Because if you did, they would literally pelt you to death with rocks. Also, side note, I really hope Minior makes a return at some point, because I just really like Minior in competitive. It's so fun. There are few things like Shell Smash Acrobatics. Shell Smash Acrobatics, White Herb, it's just there's nothing like it. Well, I mean, there are things like it, like freaking Icicle Spear on Cloyster. But Cloyster's a little trickier to set up, because its special defense is non-existent. Which, fun fact about Cloyster, it's one of the few Pokemon I like exclusively because of, like, using it in competitive scenes. And they can all be traced back to one singular day, which was the Pokemon, Penn State Pokemon Club's Penn State Pokemon Challenge, where Cloyster was responsible for, I would say, maybe 20% of my entire KOs that day. Oh, I mean, Buddy absolutely just destroyed the Flying-type gym. Because I was like, okay, I've got one chance to beat this Celesteela. He's running a Stall Leftovers Leech Seed Celesteela. I think he has Protect. I'm going to call he's using Protect on this turn to get a second Shell Smash off on my Cloyster. And I got a second Shell Smash off on my Cloyster, and just proceeded to obliterate everything from there on out. Ah, oh, Cloyster 2 OP. Like, I don't care for Cloyster's design. I have no other connection to Cloyster whatsoever beyond that one singular day, but that day left a frickin' impression. There are few things quite as entertaining as Shell Smash Focus Sash Icicle Spear. It dies. The worst part is I lost a near guaranteed win because I completely flubbed using Shell Smash Cloyster right. I completely botched Cloyster because I forgot that a little thing called Cursed Body activates on multi-hit moves every strike. So if you use a move like Icicle Spear on a Gengar, the chance of Cursed Body activating rolls for each individual separate hit, which disabled my Icicle Spear against Amoonguss, which meant I had no means of actually breaking Amoonguss. And Amoonguss proceeded to wipe the floor with the rest of my team. Which was not a good thing. Yeah, Kirby, not really a good thing to keep saying that. That is... We do joke about, like, vandalism, that is against the rules. That is a rule break, so please do not say it again. Anything can you admit if you use it wrong enough. Oh, that is exactly true, and I hate it. I hate that you're correct about that much. Yep. Did you wire something up wrong? Why do I feel that you're doing electrician things and you're doing it very wrongly? Did you turn a pencil into a light bulb? Well, you can actually do. Yeah, because graphite actually can tell when the demon core emits light when you use it wrong. The demon core just should never be messed with. The demon core should just never be... Wasn't the demon core melted down? Because I remember something like the demon core would just melted down and recycled into other things. After just all of the stuff happened. With the demon core. Because scientists... Like, you got this scientist messing with a ball of just radiation doom. And what sort of advanced scientific tool is he using to measure how much he can close the lid on it before it starts emitting radiation into oblivion? Some sort of special holding device that holds up the lids? Nah. Flathead screwdriver. Flathead screwdriver is what Buddy was using to keep the thing from just going absolutely postal on everyone. Oh, and just like that convince me to resume shiny hunting. Well, Roost, if you don't resume shiny hunting, Shiny Petalil will win, and you will have lost. Do you really want to give Petalil a win after everything? Or do you want to beat the Petalil? Thanks, Matt, for the idea. Just make sure you have a fire extinguisher on hand, my gift. And a car battery.
What do you mean, forehead? What you mean don't do this? You mean don't do ASMR maxes? At very, very, very close to the microphone. Why? Why not?
See? Ash.
I would highly recommend not saying don't do certain things, because I will only find encouragement in that.
To do it more, and more, and more, and more. That is how you play
the game. Oh boy. I'm waiting. Just opened my laptop, the Windows didn't load correctly message.
Oh boy! Just as we were talking about the computer not working, Jared. You jinxed it. You jinxed it, Jared. Keep going, Maxis. Now we wait for him to get... You Maddie, you use caps?
Oh boy. Again, forehead. I always win.
See, you might have found a way to get me to replay Pokemon Unite. But I still win in the end. In the end, I will always win. I always have the high ground. I always have the last laugh. So what you're saying is, Ash, you have undergone spontaneous shorty combustion, and you have now turned into actual Ash. We started again, and it's working on the updates. Dang thing crashed in the middle of automatically restarting the updates. This is why you don't buy Dell. Oh! Oh no, Ash is now pinging me. Oh, Ash is now pinging me a million times. Mute. People will just stop doing stuff if you creep them out, I don't know. Nah. Nah. Only 20 ping. Yeah, she always pings. She always pings. The thing, I also have my Discord open so I can see the ping numbers going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. The number just continued to increase. It's too easy to mess with forehead. It's too easy. It's only because the one word per message. Yes, forehead. I don't care that it's not fair. I don't care if it's not fair that I have the high ground perpetually because you don't know how to have good witty returns. That's a skill issue. And that's something you gotta work on. That's something that you got to work on. If we do a ping off, I win. I've literally had nothing better than to do than ping people for 15 minutes. Why did it install Opera? What is Opera, Jared? Is that some sort of software for music things, or no? Oh, Dell. This is not a glowing endorsement for Dell products. Yeah, my laptop's HP. My laptop is HP. What is Opera GX? Oh, it's a Windows browser. Okay. If it's not Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, I don't know what it is, or don't know it exists or not. Or like Firefox. But like, who uses Firefox anymore? Is Firefox still a thing? Or is that like defunct? Every time I go onto my computer, do you want to make Microsoft Edge your web browser again? It's like, no. I know I'm using like Microsoft everything else, but I'm not using a Mac. Dell doesn't deserve endorsing. The only thing's older than the nearest gas station to me. Anyone benefiting from Dell sales probably has no hair left. Oh, Savage Roost. Savage. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal. Wrecked. Absolutely taken down. Denied. I mean, I honestly don't know anything about any of the other manufacturers of things. I just know what I use and what works. I know what works, I know what doesn't work. That's what I do, meta. I mean, that is... Yes, Chicken Man. That is what you do. That is what the Chicken Man does. Chicken Man Roost. Chicken Man Roost? Chicken Man Roast? It is the man of the chickens. I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna close out with like a box or so of eggs. Because I think what I want to do now is, even if we don't end up getting... I used to have to convince me to stop paying attention after you mentioned manure replacement. Well, the thing is, if you don't resume shiny hunting Roost, Petalil wins. You will have lost. You will have forfeited to Petalil. I know how much you hate Petalil. Do you really want to let Petalil win? Do you really want that to be the case? or does Roost want to take the L? So I'm not sure if you want to take that L. Sorry, it was if you start hunting. Didn't quite make that out. Sorry, what was that for tone? Then you lose, Roost. Then you just lose. You have just lost everything. And then I will forever be able to beat you in shiny hunting. How do I lose? Because you let the flower win. You didn't get the Altaria. You let the flower have the last laugh. You let me, you let Ash, you let everyone who knows you who shiny hunts always win, perpetually from here on out. Which, I mean, good friend, you know, it's a very nice thing of you to do, Roost, to let everyone else win. So it's a very, very nice thing for you to do. Like everyone else who is in this chat. I don't follow, Chicken Man. I don't follow. I don't follow your train of non-existent logic. I mean, we'll be able to hunt for this thing again someday. I mean, the Gothita is still over odds. Gothita is still very heavily going over odds. But you lost the game. I didn't lose any game, Roost. Because you don't have a game. Because you quit. Because that is quitter talk. Actual quitter talk, Roost. Mr. Chicken Man. Nope. Roost. My brain is too smooth. Your insults simply slide right off. They don't stick to my brain. This is a well-established fact. This is a well-established fact of reality that my brain is too smooth for things to stick to. So you need to spell it out. You need to spell it out. Exactly like that. O-U-D. Exactly. Nope, no sparkles. No shinies. I don't see any sparkles yet. Well, then someone explain the game to Tyler 1's secret sibling. Tyler 1's the League player guy, right? Tyler 1 does, like, League of Legends stuff, right? Is that another blue? It's so hard to tell because it's so freaking tiny. It's so tiny, just like you, Ash. It's hard to see. It's so tiny. See, Ash knows the game, I think. First mistake, Roost. First mistake. First mistake. And I'm not seeing a shiny Gothita. My biggest worry is I'm going to step into Zappuccino when a shiny Gothita appears and just despawn it instantly. That's my singular biggest worry. But I'm not seeing it. Alright. Hello there, Snow. How are you doing? Alright, that's going to be our last Gothita sandwich for the day. We are probably going to resume Gothita later. Ash, can you explain the game to Meta? I know that's a tall order, so you may not be able to. Oh, brutal. Wrecked. Absolutely taken down. But yeah, we're going to go hatch some eggs now. So I think what we're gonna do from now on is every time we get close to the end, as in like we finish our last sandwich for the day, we're just gonna go hatch some eggs of Sprigatito because I want to finish the friggin' Sprigatito hunt. Because I just want the hunt to be over. I do not want to deal with Sprigatito anymore. Stupid. I'm doing well. We got two Gotharita, which is good because that was what we needed today. That was the goal. The goal of generalized stuff and things, which is as always our goal. I'm doing very well actually because I finished a massive editing project. I'm honestly surprised. The exporting of said massive edit project did not take nearly as long as I anticipated. Because generally whenever I've edited a video to that similar length with that many video layers, it has taken like several hours to export that. So unless... I guess maybe the newest updates of DaVinci Resolve actually made the exporting and rendering faster, so I guess that could be what it is. Well, I need to probably update DaVinci Resolve at that point, because I know this hasn't been updated yet. I know I haven't updated it yet. I'm still getting pop-ups for update 2 version, whatever point, whatever. So that's gonna be a thing. That's a thing that I still gotta do at some point. We're doing stuff and things. We're doing stuff and things. Oh, right. Ooh, tomorrow is the second to last day. Tomorrow is the second to last day of the year of shiny hunting. So we've got... I mean, we will have made up the 550 shinies. We already have the 550 shinies. So we already have those. So I'm free. Freedom. Let's go, everyone. Let's go. Yeah, I think the best place on Kitakami to do Masuda hunting is right here. Because it's the only vaguely circular area that you still get wild spawns in. Because you can go through the, like, that plaza area by Kitakami Hall, but there's no wild Pokemon there, which, I mean, in some ways is good. Because, I mean, you don't get, you know, possible phases. But when it comes to shiny stuff, I always like having the potential of getting more and more shinies and more sparkles. I need more sparkles. Always more sparkles. I require. Let's get some shines. Let's get some stuff things, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go find someone to go raid. Sprigatito. I don't know who we're gonna go raid though. I don't know who we are going to raid. Let's gotta figure that out. Because I guess we can go raid Athena. Ooh! Yeah, we go raid Athena. Papa Background's live? I'm not seeing Papa. So I know I'm subscribed to them. Oh, there's Papa. Oh, yeah, Blue Thunder somewhere. I don't know if I want to go raid them because they're doing Mario and I still haven't gotten that far into the game yet. Like, I don't know if I want to be spoiled on things. Yeah, I generally probably... Ooh, Snuggie. Well, Snuggie doing Mario Kart. No, I'm not gonna go do... I'm not gonna raid Snuggie. No, that's not that. No, do not want to fight the Clapper. Do not fight the Clapper. Ooh, Horsey is doing some Zorua shiny hunting. That's an idea. That's an idea. That is a possibility. We'll go look at some other options. We'll look at some other options. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go very aggressive on the Eevee shiny hunting. I will ideally get all 3 of my shinies that I still need. So that way I can actually freaking finish the Eevee living shiny decks. When that hole is filled, I will be just freaking gloriously finished. It's gonna be great. It's going to be pretty good. Oh, Fishy changed their profile picture. Darrell. Nice. I guess we go raid Darrell. We haven't raided him in a while. He's doing some Kaizo. But he's for a while. We can go raid Darrell. He's doing some Kaizo Ironman. In some Heart Gold. Alright, that's a vibe. I guess that is the vibe. That's the vibe. Yeah, we'll go raid Darrell. I haven't raided him in a while. You know, and also it's not like, you know, there's like 100 people there, so it's like, because whenever I want to go raid guys like Darrell or, even, or like, you, Darrell, Game Shark, like, I said, like, there's like 80 people, and was like, that's a little intimidating. That's a little scary. He's doing some Kaizo in Heart Gold. I want, honestly, interesting thing. What is harder? Getting the gold print in the Battle Tower in Heart Gold or Soul Silver without any of the Sinnoh Pokemon? So, like, only using Heart Gold, Soul Silver Pokemon that you can obtain within HGSS, beating the Battle Tower gold print. Because, keep in mind, in that thing, Palmer's got Regigigas, Cresselia, and Heatran. And you can only use Gen, basically 2 Pokemon. That would be a fun challenge to figure out which of those would actually be harder than Kaizo Ironmon. That's also with no perfect IVs guaranteed. That's a fun theory craft video. That's a theory craft idea right there. I'm gonna work on that idea. I've been on a big Battle Frontier kick lately. I definitely see why people love the Battle Frontier. But it is slowly morphing into an addiction that I need to help curb. Because it is a very, very not good thing. Because everything Battle Frontier, it is all-consuming. It's like when Mudkip keeps trying to get me to play a Watermelon game. It's like, no, I have to beat the Battle Tower. I did beat Palmer in the Battle Tower. I finally beat him. So, I have unlocked Master Rank mode. So I can start getting some actually good footage. That's one thing about the Battle Tower that I do find actually kind of hilarious. You have to go, like, 30 wins before you start seeing actual Pokemon. Like, you will be at, like, a 24, 25 win streak, and you will still be seeing unevolved Pokemon. Like, you will still see things like second stage starters well into the 20s. And it's just like, why? But why though? Why? Because then you get to Palmer and it's like, oh yeah, he's got a pseudo legendary, he's got a Rhyperior, he's got a Milotic. And then you go from like unevolved things like a Golbat, a Charmeleon, you know, maybe a Bronzong or a Swalot or like Seviper. and then you're just thrown against like those absolute hacking units. And then it's like, okay, well, when you get past those, okay, well then you actually, then you get past them like 10 or so more battles, well then you're actually fighting small stuff. Which is kind of funny. I don't know, I find it interesting. I would love to know, like, the calculus behind... I guess maybe they made it that way so people could easily beat the 20 battles in order to get to the battle tower boss. Because at that point, from there on out, if you actually are going for the gold print, you're very serious about it. And then they, like, afford to amp it up. So I guess that is might be why. I don't know, that's a thing to figure out. That's a thing to figure out. I will forever say the hardest battle frontier probably actually was Gen 4's. I think Gen 4 was the hardest battle frontier there ever was, for one reason. Back in Gen 3, Pokemon were either really, really good or absolute hot trash. There was no in between. And a lot of the AI won Cleffa. Cleffa is indeed adorable. Cleffa is adorable. There was just zero in between. Oh, nice, Shiny Morpeko. Ash, you're a fan of Shiny Morpeko, aren't you? You're excited for Kayla and her Shiny Morpeko, aren't you? Don't you? Don't you? I bet you're really happy about that. Nah, I'm not gonna stop. You can't stop. You can't stop it. Try me, forehead. Yeah, let's see what a Pikachu does against a freaking several-ton walking steel metal tank. Let's see how that fight goes. I win. I am listening. All I'm hearing is screaming metal death machine. I mean, you could beat it. It's just, it requires some top-shelf Gen 5 stuff, and I know how much you love using Gen 5 stuff, so much so that you won't bear to use them in matches. I know the way. You know. Scream at you in Animal Crossing. Oh no, Rabid Ash has come back. Animal Crossing Ash has returned. 7 out of 10. Try again next time. Try again next time. I believe that is what they call a skill issue. Technically, it's called a skill issue. But yeah, we're just doing some Masuda. We'll probably go like 15 minutes through the sandwich. Okay, no, not 15. We're a little less than 15 minutes through it. That's fine. We're perfectly good. Perfectly good. Perfectly ultimate stuff. Oh, it's a chain. I thought it was a freaking deformed Glamette right there for a second. Like, no, it's just a freaking Chingling. Ah, Chingling, but not a Chingling. Well, I mean, no other than Phantom Mouse. Man, I still remember when, I broke the gifts. Never do that again, Kayla. That was... It took me a few days to recover from that. That was... Emotional damage was dealt that day. That was significant emotional damage. Oh. I want to go back and, like, get that entire thing and just put that into one video of my chat breaks me. Probably gonna. I need to go find what day that was, though. Like, just go into the monetization settings and find out what was the day that I broke this. It was just incoherent mess for the next, like, hour. There were no words. It was just incoherent, absolute mess. There was no recovering from that. It's just bland. Brain go paste. Brain just go paste mode right there. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I really hope I don't phase on freaking Neon. Well, then again, I can phase on Shiny Yanma. I can phase on that. I think I got two Shiny Yanma. I think. I know I have a Shiny Yan Mega back in my old version, but I just want to check to make sure. Yeah, we did get two Shiny Yanma. We got two. I may give out one of them, depending. Because when I eventually migrate up all of my shinies, I will need to do a consolidated living shiny dex check to see, like, okay, what do I actually have dupes of? Spread. It's literally, it's firewood. Just throw it on the fire. It's firewood. It's used for kindling. Use it for kindling. Just checking all of the shinies. Check to make sure I get them. Oh, nope, those are all set. So, we are very heavily over odds on Sprigatito at this point. It is the most over odds of any of the Paldea starters. Because, we got Fuecoco. We got Fuecoco, and I believe, on the dot, 590 eggs. The entire family in 590 eggs. Quaxley was under odds, but not as heavily Quaxley was either, like, about odds or under odds, not as absurdly, but it was still under odds. And then Sprigatito. Well, Sprigatito, I guess cumulatively Sprigatito was under odds because we were doing it a bunch with a bunch of other hunts. But then you consider, like, well, I guess Sprigatito had to go into all the hunts. No, Sprigatito's over odds. I mean, I guess it could probably be, like, hovering around actual odds. But I'm not going to go back and count every individual frickin' Sprigatito egg I hatched. Because that'd be frickin'... That would be way more too much. I have to go download every single one of those and count. And I do not want to do that. Oh, I guess what I could do is just every, like, 30 eggs. What? Oh, he's a bell face. Ash Deerling does not exist on Kitakami. There are no Deerling here. Deerling. The extra R for emphasis. Yeah. R like a pirate. I guess the pirate Deerling. It's got an extra R. But are you making sure your autocorrect is on? Spragatito. Springatito. You throw it against a wall, it bounces off. That's horrible. Oh, that's terrible. I shouldn't have said that. But against Sprigatito, I don't care about Sprigatito. I don't know. I don't care about it. Then again, that's probably going to bite me in the butt when it comes to the EVL next season, when someone's going to get a Sprigatito, and it's going to freaking clown on me, because that's how it always works. I underestimate a thing, and then it immediately rips me into next year. 12 minutes left. Okay, so if we assume a batch of eggs is what? 2 minutes? That's... No, it's not 2 minutes. It's probably 3.5 minutes. So 2.5 minutes. Round up to 3 minutes. It's 4 batches. That's okay. I've been a little bit since last pursuit hunt for shiny. Not really. We haven't really done many Masuda hunts lately. Ever since we got the not the Fuecoco. Ever since we got the last Quaxley, it was, okay, let's clear out all of our mystery rotation eggs. Then we got the 4th shiny Quaxley. And with the closing in of the 1 year of Scarlet Violet, I've been really trying to slam full sandwich hunt so I can try to get my 550 shinies before the end of the year, which we have achieved. It's been like a few weeks. Like probably maybe 2 weeks at most. Yeah, I know, actually no, 2 weeks. Because we shiny hunted... yeah, no, because we did a Masuda shiny hunt in Ultra Moon for... what's his name? Mimikyu. So yeah, it hasn't been that long. It's just, we've been really hitting the full out, the sandwich out hunts. Which has been good for us. Which is very, 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 very good for us. Oh yeah, okay, in Scarlet, yeah, it's been a while. SV. I still think it's longer to say Scarlet than it is to SV. Closely, and just typing too. It's easy. That's that. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't think it's been that long. I don't think it's been that long. I don't think it's been that long. Look, we've been doing them every. Well, no, like we did it a few days ago in SV, because when we finished some of our like Poliwag, I'm pretty sure we did a couple more of them. Yeah, we did a Masuda. We continued our Masuda for Sprigatito yesterday after we finished Poliwag. Because I cleared out my box, yes, because I wanted to clear out all of my eggs. That way I could actually get more eggs later. Because Sprigatito is a good black hole of my space. Right, I need to go back and I need to sort all of my PC boxes again. Because once I finish the shiny giveaway and get rid of all those extra shinies, I'll have so many more free boxes to do things with. Which means more Masuda shiny. Which means more Masuda shiny collections. Which also means, also means, I can just organize my boxes more. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Scarlet version to store all of my shinies. Well, I don't know. That's a hard thing to decide, because on the one hand, I like having all of my shinies consolidated into one game. But on the other side of that, it also means that I don't have a whole lot of space to do stuff with when it comes to the eggs. When it comes to getting the eggs and giveaways and my battle teams. So I need to figure out a better system for that. Hello there, Sarulej. How are you doing? How does you do? Hope you does do the well of the things and the stuff. Run away! We running away. We do a little bit of running. We do a little bit of running.
left one? No, 2 more. Okay, so we can get rid of them. Wait, there's those plans. There's plans for stuff and things. I've got some shenanigans. I've got shenanigans. Sprig. Spring. Alright, let's have some fun with the rest of this thing. We got a few minutes left. And then we can go raid Darrell. Not Darrelladon, but Darrell. End. Darrell end. No, he didn't. Okay. I was like, well, why didn't get a live thing? Yeah, he didn't get a live thing for that's why it was throwing me off. Okay, so he's still going. Honestly, freaking dude's a freaking trooper. Freaking 3 hours of Kaizo. I don't know how. Like, Buddy can do Kaizo for 3 hours. And then some. I mean, I've been trying to sort of build my tolerance for streaming longer. More and more and more. As time passed. It's not exactly the easiest thing. But I'm gradually working on trying to extend. That's one of the reasons why when we do these Masuda hunts at the end of the stream, you're like, okay, let's try and get, more time out of the thing, and then let's go do, like, something else just to add some more time to things. It's a gradual figuring out process of stuff and things. It's a very gradual process. We are dealing. We are doing stuff and things. Oh, egg is hatching, that's why I did that. It's like, yeah, just roll the game. I have something! First off, that was him. I'm no longer so I'm now Mascarada. Yeah, I saw that your profile picture was a Mascarada. But we're still Cerulege. Cerulege with a chair. Chair mode. Chair mode engage. It's gonna be fun. Get some stuff that's planned. Two more eggs. Oh, egg. Egg is hatched. Egg go hatch. Did you get it? We got the 2 shiny Gothitelle. We're just closing out with some Masuda hunting for Sprigatito. So I want to start working on some more eggs. Just to get more of the eggs done. So just slowly working on just chipping away at my excessive number of freaking Sprigatito eggs. We didn't end up getting the Gothitelle shiny. But we will be doing that a different day, because there's an easy spot, well, not easy spot, but there's a spot where you can shiny hunt exclusively Gothitelle with a Psychic type in, because I mean, it's the only Psychic type in the area. So I can just do that, so it's no longer a high-pressure thing, because it's a shiny hunting area that just kind of sucks to hunt in. But that was only going to be a problem if I needed to get 3 of them. Because I only need to get 1 of them now, it's like, okay, that is manageable. I could probably get a single shiny Gothitelle in a stream. I wouldn't need to burn basically 3 streams on trying to get it. So now I just need to get 1, which that's good. But going for Piplup the other day did not go well. What was the problem with the Piplup shiny hunt, Junior? And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But what was the problem with the Piplup shiny hunt? How many children are you hatching in order to get the one that has purple eyes? Joking. I mean, we've gotten 2 purple eye ones so far. We just need more of them. But you should be asking Sly Guy that question. He's been, I don't know how many months trying to get a shiny female Meowscarada.
That's a little only under half odds. Shiny odds for Shiny Charm and Masuda hunting is 512, so there's still a good range left on that. But yeah, Masuda Shiny hunting is not... It's very time-consuming, but it's much more laid back than a lot of the other hunting methods, because it's just basically walk in circles. Yeah, it's not that bad. You know, you could compare that to the one in, I think, 870 that is Sandwich Encounter, where you've got to, like, just focus on the game at all times. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky. What do you mean? What's the old method? Trust me. Trust me. The new methods that exist are a lot faster. Even as far back as, even as recent as Generation 8, hatching eggs took 3 times as long as it does today. So we honestly have it a lot better today than we actually did even 2 years ago. Yeah, Masuda method is the fastest way to actually get things like develop and things. Because the other ways for that would be Masuda starter, not Masuda, would be starter resetting, which was full odds in 1 in 8,000, and that was not fun. But were you also using a Masuda Ditto? Because I've had a bunch of shiny hunts where I got my shiny very early on, shiny Frigibax, before I had to even have the shiny charm. Got that in 16 eggs. And then, smash cut to shiny charm, Masuda hunting, Masuda Ditto. One Froakie took me about 5.5 times odds to actually get the shiny. That was almost... We were closing in on 3,000 eggs before we got that frickin' Froakie. That was not a fun time. Using egg. I do not use egg catchers. Unless it's like you take a rubber band and stick like the thing on your controller like that, so it just keeps running in a circle. Like I know a number of people did in the Penn State Pokemon Club, where they just do that. But I don't know. Not something that I vibe with. Started using it, but never thought with it. Never threw it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, that's a big... I don't know, that's not really a thing. It's kind of the way that I feel about Legends Arceus' shiny hunting, where you don't really need to pay attention to the game when you're shiny hunting in that game because the sound effect just goes off. You're not really looking at the game. You're waiting for the audio cue, then you look around for where the Sparkle Aura is, as opposed to like you're actively looking at the game. It's a I don't know. It's kind of the way that I am when it comes to things. I feel like you need to have your head in the game. Your head needs to be in the game. And this is going to be our last egg of the night. Alright. Let's go drop the raid code thing. Raid. We're going to go raid Durrell. He is doing some Kaizo Ironmon, and he has just gotten an Ursa Ring as his starter. Scorpion Sword and Shield was taken forever to shine. He's getting desperate eventually shined at. Oh my gosh, cool. You had a Masuda Ditto for that one, right? And did you have the Shiny Charm for it? Because that was where my Froakie hunt was. Well, my Froakie hunt was about 150 eggs north of that number. So I definitely feel you on that. But at least in Scarlet Violet, you hatch eggs 3 times as fast as you did in that game. That was not fun. Yikes. But we're going to go raid Durrell. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more. And we got something big tomorrow. Shiny Eevee Day. See you then.